I do have a portfolio.
Ooh.
With some of my.
Oh, you have to point out. This is what.
World exclusive.
World exclusive, right
This
here.
is exclusive. This is artwork that hasn't come out yet, but
okay, hold me.
Issue number 6. Which
yeah, this is some from 6. Yeah. So I'm just finishing up issue 6. It's going to be a 12-issue series. It's really intense. I'd like to show you. Here's Hamlet.
You know, he looks a lot angrier than I expected.
Well, the situation that he's involved in, he's pretty upset. This is an action sequence. This is Lady Macbeth. Lady Macbeth is sort of our big baddie. She's the bad one. But there's
it too.
As far as storytelling wise, I'm trying to devise some interesting storytelling techniques where I go between 5-6 pages with the same background in these dreamscapes. And this is sort of what I'd like
where's
to...
Falstaff?
Oh, coming. This is Othello. Hang on a sec. I had some great ones of Othello. Othello is like my Incredible Hulk of Shakespeare.
Wow, what a great idea. I love, by the way, Othello's probably my favorite.
Oh, he's so
play.
cool.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
Too, yeah.
Next to Falstaff, he's my favorite character to draw. Just because he's always like that Incredible Hulk character where he's full blast, full bore. He's just such a strong character and extremely fun to draw. Very serious.
What a great, no, seriously, what a great casting of Othello.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
He's so much fun to draw. This is Iago. Obviously he's got obviously Othello has problems with Iago. But what I want to this is what I want to show you. I've been playing with some storytelling stuff where I do one background for pages and pages and pages to do. It's almost like a comic montage. I'm trying to create montage that you have in film, but in the comic book language, and I use metaphor and symbolism to kind of create these scenes. And I did it in the first issue, and Conor and Anthony weren't too sure about what I was doing. They were like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I think they've actually, after it was successful in the first one, they've kind of embraced it.
You guys didn't have any confidence in him? Come on.
At first they were like, I don't know.
None whatsoever.
But they gave me this sweet scene in the 5th issue that is this great scene where it kind of goes for 4 pages, all connected. And we have a gallery show coming up, and I actually plan on framing these all together in one big shot.
Oh, wow.
But I've been developing some different storytelling techniques, and the crew that I come from in Toronto, we have a huge comic book community in Toronto. We're all sort of like the kids of Darwin Cook and Stuart Immonen, where they're sort of like the big guys that we know. And a lot of their techniques and storytelling have come down through us. And so all the guys I know kind of come at their stories in a very similar fashion. And using that, I kind of wanted to break that mold and start telling stories in a different fashion. So I mean, it's a tool, but in some of the sequences, I get to really kind of play with layout of this comic, and it's really cool. And I mean, these guys have totally embraced it, and now I think they've used it. And issue 7 that we're going to do, I think is going to play upon that in a really effective way.
Who's that there?
This is a character named Don John, and he's sort of the, next to Richard, he's the most evil character in the first graphic novel. He's a bad guy. He is nasty. And he's fun to draw.
Tell what he's doing in that scene.
In this scene, he's cutting out a guy's tongue. So what he's holding here is a guy's tongue. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, God.
But a lot of fun to draw. And here's Falstaff.
Oh, wow, he looks good. I like that.
This is a scene from issue 3 that's already out. And basically he's kidnapped Hamlet. And Hamlet wakes up to Falstaff serving him a breakfast. And because he has a mild concussion, when he sees the breakfast as if he's hungover, he decides to basically, throw up on Falstaff. And Falstaff is the big comedic relief in Shakespeare. There's a great scene in issue 3. Oh, this is the introduction to a lot of Lady Macbeth here.
Is this Lady Macbeth here as well?
Yeah, this is all Lady Macbeth scenes.
No, she does look wicked.
Yeah, she's the evil heroine. She's, no, not heroine. She's
in her mind,
villainous.
she's a heroine.